On this episode of the Infowars News Blitz, Jesse Ventura says mainstream media is trying to legalize defamation. The Chinese stock market collapsed right before the New York Stock Exchange shut down, and Democrat introduces a bill to ban husband and wife. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. Well, folks, this is the first article of the day here, and it is an article written by Kit Daniels. The article is called Jesse Ventura. Mainstream media is trying to legalize defamation. Underneath it says what they're asking for is the ability to defame anyone and make profits from it, he said. The 33 major conglomerates are lobbying the government to legalize defamation so they can rake in massive profits from lying and discrediting people without fear of prosecution, Jesse Ventura revealed. Ventura, who famously won a defamation lawsuit against the late Chris Kyle, took a publisher's book, Helicopters, said that the media was trying to overturn his victory by attempting to discriminate, to demoralization, defamation. What they're asking for is ability was to defame someone, making profits from it, and the person who has been defamed has no rights. The media gets to keep all the profits, he said Thursday, and on the Alex Jones show. So it became profitable from them to defame people, because the more they would defame and be able to make money off the defamation, the more money they will make. I mean, this doesn't just affect everyone here, and you can see that he's put his, name and whatever. But basically, folks, this affects everyone here. If the media can do that to Jesse Ventura, then basically they could do it to Alex Jones, Mike Drudge, hell, even me. We need to actually support him on this thing right here, because basically, if they get away with all of this here, they will be able to do whatever the heck they want, and basically defame anybody they wish, just to get the profits from it. And not only is that immoral, it's also basically wrong, because basically they think that they're not going to get prosecution from this. Well, guess what? I got news for you. There's someone named God, and he doesn't like lies, so you get prosecuted one way or another. It all comes back on you in the end. So, yeah, don't worry. Well, folks, this article happened, yesterday. Was created yesterday, and it should dovetail to what's going to happen during the collapse. The article is titled, Chinese Stocks Collapse Right Before New York Stock Exchange Shutdown. Underneath it says, before NYSE shutdown, Hang Seng Index plunged its most since 2008 financial crisis. The Chinese stocks were suffering a huge collapse prior to the New York Stock Exchange shutdown due to an alleged technical issue, fueled concerns whether the NYSE was actually halted due to the free fall in China. Companies in China fell 20% from May high, and right before the NYSE shutdown, the Hang Seng Index plunged its most since the 2008 financial crisis. The Hang Seng Index fell 5.8% to 516.56 at the close today. The biggest drop since November 2008, after slumping in as much as 8%. Bloomberg's Kara wrote. The article goes on to say that not long after China suffered huge losses on Wednesday, the New York Stock Exchange temporarily halted trading due to alleged technical issue. The NYSE had temporarily suspended trading in all symbols. The New York Exchange said that in a statement. Additional information will follow as soon as possible. I don't know about this. It looks kind of fishy. The thing crashed and burned, but to update that number, it crashed. Alex Jones said that basically by the time as this article was written, you can say that it said that it crashed about 20-something%. By the time I heard this, since it was actually happening while I was listening to the Alex Jones show, he said it had fallen 20%. So this could be the sign of the coming collapse that's going to happen sometime in the fall and early 2016. So if I suggest you get prepared now, please do so. Okay, folks, this is the deal. Well, last article today here, and it is an article written by Paul Joseph Watson. The title is called Democrats Introduce Bill to Ban Husband and Wife as Anti-Gay Words. Gender terms would be removed from federal law. Folks, they're making their move right now. Fresh from the Supreme Court fresh off the Supreme Court ruling on gay marriage, Democrats in California have introduced a bill that would ban words husband and wife from being used in federal law because they are gender terms and discriminate against gay people. I can't believe this. Oh, God. Under a new legislation proposed by 24 Democrats, the same rule would be applied to federality. The bill, introduced by Representative Lewis Camp, Democrat of California, would introduce new gender-neutral terms such as spouse or married couple. Okay. The amended the Code for Marriage Equality Act recognizes that the words in our laws have meaning and can continue to reflect prejudice and discrimination even when rendered null by our highest courts. Camp said, "Our values as a country are reflected in our laws, and I authorized this bill because it is an impressive that our federal code reflects equality in marriages." The article goes on to say that on Monday, June 6th, I decided to marry a non-traditional couple. My duties assigned. The declaration was based upon my personal and Christian beliefs. Establishment over many years. I apologize to the couple for the delayed experience and blah de blah de blah de blah de blah. For God's sakes. In Europe, you can't even say, well, husband, father, and it's just coming across the board. The elites are making a move on every front. Very soon, you won't be able to say, you know what, I think that's true. I think they already did that already. I was going to say, you can't say boy or girl, but I think they've tried that already. They're making this stuff so blood important that basically, they're just gonna do it. And it's so over the top. So, what are you gonna do? Well, that's all the articles I have for you today. If you'd like to read more about these articles, please go to the links below or go to Infowars.com and PrintPlanet.com. They give out hundreds of articles just like this one I have read for you today. This is the Infowars News Blitz. I'm Info Golden Live for free. Number 3. Please like, subscribe, and donate. Bye bye.